Welcome to the Saturday preview show here on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel. I'm Kerry Pollock, joined here with Alan Ruff and Lee McCulloch. Lee, it's the last one of the season. Has it been a long season for you, or has it flew in?
I think, it's flew in, to be honest. I think in the halfway through and leading up to the run-in, it's got more and more exciting up to basically like the last Old Firm game. But it's been an exciting season. Few teams have done really well and a few teams have underperformed. So, yes, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, Ruffy, how many wins do you think you've had this season on the preview show?
2.
Just the 2? Might be 3 today, you never know. Right, let's get right into it then. We have Champions League. Celtic confirmed themselves champions of the league on Wednesday night against Kilmarnock. Quite an emphatic win against Kelly. Do you think Derek McInnes expected more of a fight back from his side?
I think he would have, especially with the form and results he's picked up at Rugby Park in the past. Celtic going there needing to win, played with style, played with confidence, which you can't really say they've done all season, but they've done it when it's mattered, especially in the run-in to become champions. So listen, they've more than deserved the champions, and it'll be interesting to see what team they go with today. It'll be interesting to see what team they go with today, because will they put the team out that they're going to play in the cup final the following week? So I think it'll be interesting, and all eyes will be on team selection.
Definitely, and St Mirren will be hoping, Ruffy, that Celtic will still be feeling the effects from their after party on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, but as Lee said there, I think they'll mix the team up. I think they might start with the 11 who've taken them over the line and then haul them off half time and put all the sort of a fringe players on. But no, I think they're professional enough to know when to draw the line. You know, there's big important games coming up.
Yeah, definitely. What are you going for?
I'm going to go Celtic to win 3-0.
3-0, Lee?
3-0.
3-0, okay. Hearts take on Rangers at Tynecastle. Do you expect to see a stronger Hearts side next season, Lee? Will Shanklin be there? Will he not?
I expect to see a stronger Hearts team with the 3 players that they've brought in on frees that already know the league. I think the big one for me is if they can keep Lawrence Shanklin, then they will be a hell of a lot stronger next season. They'll be looking to bridge that gap with Old Firm, if not trying to split them. That's the expectation at the club, and probably land a trophy, or at least be in a major final for a trophy. I think that's the expectations of the board. But Stephen A. Smith, the players, fantastic season this season. They want to go out on a high. Rangers will be a little bit deflated, but their players have got places to play for in the cup final as well. So again, it'll be interesting to see what Rangers team is actually put out there. Yeah,
it will be a similar situation for Rangers as Lee says, we have got the cup final coming up, Ruffy.
Yeah, I think every player wants to impress the manager. The manager, Rangers manager, has already come out and said he needs more from certain people. So if you're getting into that game and it's only a week away, you want, if given the chance, to go in the park and impress, maybe score or make a few assists or something like that. Just do a positive 90 minutes and all of a sudden you could impress the manager and you're in the side.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think Rangers have got something to prove. I think that they won't want to let the supporters down, so I'm going to go Rangers to win 2-1.
2-1?
So am I.
2-1 as well.
No.
Right. Okay, Dundee take on Kilmarnock. 3 2-2 draws between these two so far this season. Both exceeded your expectations?
Definitely. I think with Kilmarnock cementing European football, Dundee top 6, I think, is a tremendous achievement. And it just goes to show the two managers were manager and assistant manager for all the years and still really friendly. They know the Scottish game inside out. They've potentially Dundee's overachieved for this is their first season in the league. So yes, I'm not actually quite sure what the scoreline will be. I don't know whether Kilmarnock will down tools a little bit. It'll be interesting to see, but I think that will be a good game, and I'm going to go 0-0.
A goalless draw, right? Okay. From a Kilmarnock perspective, Ruffy, do you think they look to make more of an impact in the cup competitions next season?
I think they've done well this year.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you had started at the beginning of the season and the board had said to Derek, "Is there any chance of you getting us into Europe?" You know, he would say, "Well, it might be a bit iffy, but getting into Europe was a tremendous boost just for him, the players, the supporters. You know, and I think it's going to be difficult for them to equal that next year. You know, I think it's a tremendous achievement this year because you're looking at Aberdeen, you're looking at Hibs, saying if they get their act together, you would expect them to be in the top 6. So it's going to be a tough season for them to keep where they are.
Do you see any goals in this game?
Yeah, I'm going to go 2 each again.
2 each again, right, okay. Tomorrow we move on to the relegation playoff position. It's still up for grabs. Ross County could have held on to their Premiership place lead if they just held on to their lead against St Johnstone the other night.
I know, they'll be really disappointed with that. That'd have been basically safety confirmed now, albeit they've got home advantage against a Aberdeen team that's starting to hit a bit of form. The players are playing with a bit of confidence. Peter Leven's last game in charge as well, where he's done ever so well, giving the players and squad confidence. So I think it'll be a really tight game. Aberdeen, no really any pressure on them. Ross County, massive pressure on them. I think a draw would be 3 points.
Providing
St Johnstone
yeah.
don't win. So, oh God, I can see Ross County getting a point, and I can see Motherwell beating St Johnstone. I know we're moving on to the next game, but that's what I can see. I can see St Johnstone in the playoff place.
Right, okay. Aberdeen, 4 wins in the last 4 games, Ruffy. Just a bit bittersweet for the fans that they weren't able to do that earlier on.
I think you have to congratulate the Aberdeen fans. I think they've had a horrendous early season. It's been good at the end, but again, there was 15,000 at that game. You know, but it's a practically nothing game. So they're hanging in there. They're seeing better football. They're seeing their team winning games. So as I said, I think next year when a new manager comes in, I think if they invest a wee bit more, I think they'll be back to where they are. But they'll just want to move on for this season.
Definitely. And you see this game?
I think everybody at Ross County will just be listening to the Motherwell game.
Yeah.
You know, because as Lee said, there's no guarantee they're going to beat Aberdeen. So they'll be hoping that Motherwell are good enough to beat St Johnstone.
And your scoreline?
I'm going to go a draw, 1 each.
1 each. And what did you say?
Draw, 1 each.
1 each draw, right, okay. Move on to Motherwell St Johnstone. This, as you said, does this need to be the performance of the season from St Johnstone?
It's got to be, but I just can't see it. I honestly can't see it. Motherwell at home, last home game. The fans will get behind them. They've sort of been up and down in form, but they've got goal scorers.
Yeah.
They've got players that can create in the middle of the pitch. I can't see anything else but a Motherwell win.
Yeah, scoreline?
2-1.
2-1. Ruffy, agree?
Yeah, I agree. I think Motherwell want to finish in high. Kettlewell will want to send the fans away. You know, he knows that there's a few players there leaving. Spittle's leaving. They want to give him a good reception. He's been a good servant there. And I think the home advantage, I mean, St Johnstone are just scrambling draws and scrambling goals, so you've got to expect Motherwell to score at least 2 or 3, so I'm going to go Motherwell 3-1.
Motherwell 3-1. And finally, Livingston take on Hibs. A farewell to 2 Hibs legends, Paul Hanlon and Louis Stevenson. Louis Stevenson says it's a big mistake to be letting someone like Paul Hanlon goalie.
Yeah, well, he's going to say that's his pal.
Yeah.
And, I think great...
Of his quality, do you think?
Great servants. I think... They both could still contribute, but I think they're rightly so calling it a day before it gets too late. They'll go down in history for the club, for the games they've played and the contribution they've had. I can't see this being a spectacle at all. Yeah. Livingston at home to Hibs. Hibs, this is a season Hibs just need to get on with and forget about. They'll be looking for a new manager yet again, obviously, so there'll be a lot of players playing currently now knowing that the new manager will probably be watching this game, so they need to impress, they need to play well if they've got any hopes of being there next season. So I'm going to go 2-0 Hibs.
Okay, any names that float around Ruffy that you think would be an ideal candidate?
Yeah, I think Derek McInnes is a name. If they can prize him away, you know, I know he'll be in a good contract, and Billy Bowie will be... If anything like that was to happen, I'm sure he'd have something to say about it. But I think that's the kind of person they want to be going for.
Yeah.
Whether they get him or not, I don't know. You don't know what these new owners are going to do. I think the guy from Bournemouth might have some idea that he's identified somebody down in England, and they might just throw that in some names about. But as it stands just now, no, nobody I would go for.
And what do you think?
I think Hibs will win this one. I think Hibs will win it 2-1.
2-1, right, okay then. The final quiz.
Is it final quiz of the year?
Final quiz of the season. Of the season, no pressure.
Let's go. Do you want to shout out the first answer anyway? You will do. Go, date before she asks it. Go.
We'll hide the paper so we can't see. Right, well, we'll let the question, read the question first,
Right,
so it's a fair. Right, okay. Okay, who is Celtic's top goal scorer?
Kyogo.
Wrong.
Oh no, I know it.
O'Reilly.
Correct.
Oh God, how did I not get
Matt
that?
O'Reilly, right? 1-0, Ruffy. Where did Jack Butland play before Rangers?
Crystal Palace.
Correct.
You're at it. You two are at it. Oh
Now,
God.
right, you need this, Lee.
Oh, I know.
Hearts Liam Boyce comes from which country?
Ireland.
Wrong.
What?
It's not Ireland.
I would say, well, I think it is Ireland, but I'd probably go for Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland, you should know that.
Well, that's what I meant. It's just come out really quick.
Game.
Of course I know he's Northern Irish. I worked with him.
No, you should know. Do you want a half a point? Is
Half a
offering you?
point.
Half a point, so it's a draw. We've still got a draw. Aye, that's fair enough.
So it's a draw just now. Right, what manager picked up Scottish Premiership Manager of the Season?
John McGunn.
No,
Premiership.
Premiership Manager.
I'm edgy.
John, Derek McInnes,
Janet McInnes.
the sports writer.
It's rough
Is
today.
that 4, 3.5, half?
What's
Three and a
this,
half,
what
half
is
to
going
you.
on? Right, 3.5 half. Right, okay. And which team is currently 5th in the Premiership table?
Dundee. How do we not know that?
St Mirren. Arthur.
4.5 half.
Wow. Bit of a
It's the last one of the season.
last one. It's 3 wins this
last.
year, Ruffy. Well done. We'll be back next season with more action to look forward to. Thanks for watching.